5 strangers, challenging each other for $1 million in repeated sudden death competitions. One wrong answer, and you're forced to pull the trigger. If you're lucky, you stay in the game. If your luck has run out, say goodbye. In the ultimate game of chance, every question could be a fatal blow. Every heartbeat, your last. Do you feel lucky? Your host, Dr. Julian Sedgwick.
Welcome to the only game show where a single missed question could be your last. Russian roulette is the ultimate game of chance, where winning requires brains, nerve, and luck. Lots of luck. Let's meet the players.
Alex Herman from Venice, California, is a single 20-year-old English major at UCLA. Alex frequently travels through Mexico teaching English to Indian tribes. Pat Anderson of Minneapolis, Minnesota, is a 53-year-old bank branch manager who is married with 4 children. Pat is an avid skeet shooter. Chelsea McKechnie from Seattle, Washington, is a single 26-year-old dental technician. Chelsea plays the guitar and is hoping to launch a career in music. Colonel Roger Cudney from Dallas, Texas, is a 64-year-old retired Marine who has served in Vietnam, Grenada, and Desert Storm. The Colonel has won several regional salsa dancing competitions. Trevin Van Buren from Washington, D.C., is a single 31-year-old journalist who covers national politics. In his spare time, Trevin coaches Little League.
Welcome to the show. Trevin, a little nervous?
Definitely, it's the first time I competed for $1 million, so I guess you could say so.
That's your heart beating, Trevin. Do you know what your average pulse rate is?
I think it's around 65 or so.
65? 128. That's around about 63 above average, Trevin. A little nervous?
I guess so.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming because, well, as you all know, there won't be much time once you have to go. You are each standing on a chamber. 2 of those chambers are empty. If you answer a question correctly, you get to keep the money. But if you answer incorrectly, you must hand over all of your money to your challenger and start the chambers. If you're lucky, the chamber will be solid and you'll live to play another round. If it's empty, you fall out of the game. There are 4 rounds. Each round ends when a contestant has been eliminated or when that round's 5-minute time limit is up. In the latter case, the highest money winner will then pull the trigger until one of the other players has been eliminated. We keep playing until just 1 player is left standing. Do you feel lucky? Let's play Russian roulette. Alex, you've been chosen as the challenger. Just 20 years old, Alex.
Barely.
You seem to have done an awful lot in that time.
That's right.
I believe you've traveled Mexico, teaching English to the Indian tribes, is that correct?
In exchange for food and a place to stay.
Excellent. And you also want to be a film director, is that right?
Yeah, it's my dream.
Okay, Alex. Well, as I said, you've been chosen as the challenger. Please read the first question.
The question is, in the 1983 film The Big Chill, who played the corpse in the opening sequence?
You have the right to challenge any other player. Alex, who's it going to be?
Well, the Colonel looks like more of a bookman, so I'm guessing he wouldn't be too into movies. I'm gonna pick him.
Please go ahead and read the options, Alex.
Colonel, was it Kevin Costner or Richard Gere?
Well, I think Richard Gere's been around a little longer than Kevin Costner, and he's done movies like Pretty Woman.
In this first round, each question is worth $1,000, and you have 30 seconds in which to answer.
1983 this was. I don't think Kevin Costner was really a star yet, so probably, well, I'll say Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner was the corpse, Colonel. Colonel. If this were a battle, Colonel, what would be your plan to win?
I don't think I should really give you that information. You see, I want to keep my strategy a bit secret.
Kevin Costner earns you $1,000, and you're in control of the game. Please read the next question.
Okay, the question is, how many knuckles are there in a human hand? And I'm going to challenge our young man, Alex.
Why the young man, as you call him?
Well, I don't think he's gotten into studying too much about the human body, at least not the bony parts.
Okay. Okay, Colonel, please go ahead and read the options.
Okay, Alex, is it 5 or 14?
Whoa, well, the Colonel was right when he said I didn't study much about this. I'm gonna guess 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, Alex.
Didn't know those were knuckles.
It's only 30 seconds. You could have counted. That means that you lose all of your money to the Colonel. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to start the chambers. 2 of those chambers are empty.
Man, I really could have used that money.
Do you feel lucky?
Depends on what Chelsea's doing tonight.
Whenever you're ready, Alex, pull the trigger. Oh well, short but sweet. That's the end of round 1. Don't go away. We'll be back in just a few moments. Let's start round 2. As we move on, things become harder, but the rewards become greater. You're now playing for $2,500 for every correct answer, each question having 3 alternative answers. And 3 of the chambers are now empty. Colonel, you have the most money.
All right.
Please read the first question.
The question is, which was the first TV show to be watched by over 50 million households in the United States? So I'm challenging Trevin.
Trevin. Why Trevin?
Well, I think he wasn't watching much TV, and he's got some money that I can win.
Please go ahead and read the options, Colonel.
Okay. Trevin, was it the Who Shot JR episode of Dallas in 1980? The MASH final episode in 1983? Or the Survivor final episode in 2000?
Okay.
Wow. He's right. I don't have much time to watch TV. Oh, wow. This is a tough one. To be honest with you, I haven't seen any of them. I'm just going to have to guess on this one. Say the Survivor final in 2000.
That is incorrect, Trevin. Trevin, that means that you lose all of your money to the Colonel. 40 million people watched Survivor, but a staggering 150 million of us watched the finale of MASH. Trevin, I now must ask you to start the chambers. 3 of the chambers are empty. Trevin, your pulse rate is 145 right now. You're going right through the roof. Do you feel lucky?
I feel lucky so far. I'm just going to go with the flow. So.
Whenever you're ready. You are saved, Trevor. That was the sound of a solid chamber. Right. That means you're still in the game and you have the control. Please read the next question.
Okay, the question is, what is the smallest unit on a computer's memory? I'm definitely going to challenge Chelsea on that one.
Why is that then, Trevor?
Her heart beats much higher than the rest of these other guys.
All right, well, go ahead and read the options, please, Trevor.
Okay, Chelsea, is it a bite, a chip, or a bit?
Well,
You've just got 30 seconds there, Chelsea.
I guess I don't know a lot about a lot of things, so I'm gonna have to go with
The wrong answer, and you have to pull the trigger.
bite.
Bite is your answer. That is incorrect, Chelsea. You were just a bit off there, Chelsea. I'm afraid that means that all your money now passes over to Trevor, and I have to ask you to start the chambers. 3 of the chambers are empty. 3 are solid. Do you feel lucky?
In a way, yeah.
Please go ahead and pull the trigger. You are saved, Chelsea. That was the sound of a solid chamber. You're broke, but you're still in the game. Please go ahead and read the question and challenge another player.
Okay. The question is, which is the top-selling album of all times? And I think I'm going to challenge the Colonel. Seeing that he is a military man, I don't think he really has time through training and everything like that to be able to really listen to a lot of music. So
Okay, I like your reasoning, Chelsea.
So
Go ahead and read the options.
is it the Eagles' greatest hits, Michael Jackson's Thriller, or Celine Dion's Falling Into You?
Colonel, pop music.
Well, I've always been an Eagles fan. Celine Dion, no, it's too new. I don't think this is the best-selling album of all time. Michael Jackson's Thriller, I know that was a big hit, but the Eagles have been around a long time.
30
I'm
seconds,
going to say,
Colonel.
my answer is the Eagles.
That is correct, Colonel. You are amazing, Colonel. Up until recently, Michael Jackson did hold that title with 26 million albums sold, but last year the Eagles overtook him with 27 million albums sold. Now that answer earns you $2,500, Colonel. You have control of the game.
Right.
Now, may I just remind you that the 5-minute time limit is running out. If it does so and no one has been eliminated, then the player with the highest money total will be safe. One of the other players will be eliminated. Okay, go ahead, Colonel.
The question is, after China and India, which country has the largest population? And I think I will challenge Pat.
Go ahead, Colonel.
All right, Pat, is it Japan, Brazil, or the United States?
My answer is the United States.
That is correct, Pat. I'm interested to know, how many people do you think actually live in the United States? More or less.
More or less. Well, you know, I haven't got a clue.
It's 275,962,673, Pat.
Oh.
Give or take 1 or 2.
Okay.
Pat, I noticed you've got an unusual accent. How long have you been living in Minnesota?
Well, I've been there for about 30 years now. I came from England and married an American and...
You're from England?
Yeah.
Okay, round 2 is over. No one has been eliminated. The player with the most money is the Colonel. Congratulations, Colonel. That just leaves you 3. Colonel, please join me in the center. One of you will be eliminated purely by chance. Do you feel lucky?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Colonel, whenever you're ready.
Here we go.
That's money is now divided between the remaining players. When we come back, we'll find out if one of these characters has what it takes to win $1 million. Welcome back to the ultimate game of chance, Russian roulette, where the future is uncertain and the end is always near. Let's start round 3. As we move on, things become harder, but the rewards become greater. Every correct answer is now worth $5,000, each question having 4 alternative answers. And 4 of the 6 chambers are now empty. Colonel, you have the most money. Please read the first question.
The question is, Buddhism began in which country? And I'm challenging Chelsea.
Chelsea. Why Chelsea?
Well, she hasn't been doing too well answering today, so I'm hoping she won't answer this one.
Please read the options,
Right.
Colonel.
Chelsea, is it India, China, Japan, or Thailand?
Buddhism.
$5,000. What are you thinking, Chelsea?
God, I really don't want to fall through this hole. Okay, I'm gonna choose China.
You're going
Go
for
with my
China.
gut instinct. Why not?
Oh, Chelsea, that is incorrect. I'm afraid I have to ask you to start the chambers. Your chances of disappearing from sight are 4 in 6. Do you feel lucky?
Why not? Let's do it.
All right, whenever you're ready, Chelsea, try your luck. Pull the trigger.
Oh my God.
Well, moving on, round 4. We're now down to just 2 players. One of you gentlemen will soon be playing for $1 million. On the one side, we have the Colonel, a war veteran, military strategist. On the other, Trevin, a freelance journalist that traveled the world. The sword versus the pen. Who's your money on? Let's see what happens. In this round, every correct answer is now worth $10,000, each question having 5 alternative answers. Oh, and 5 of the 6 chambers are now empty. Colonel, you have the most money. Please read the first question.
The question is, which political leader was shot the day after Andy Warhol was shot?
And the options, Colonel?
Trevin, is it Ronald Reagan, John F. Kennedy, Malcolm X, Robert F. Kennedy, or Martin Luther King?
Andy Warhol. Wow, I don't know much about Andy Warhol, but I do more or less know what time period he died. I'd have to say it's Ronald Reagan.
That is incorrect, Trevin. Valerie Solanas, a notorious man-hater and member of Warhol's entourage, who actually appeared in some of his movies, shot him the day before Robert F. Kennedy was killed. Trevor, that means that you lose all of your money to the Colonel, and I have to ask you to start the chambers.
Again. Okay.
Trevor, you've come a long way, but only one chamber is solid somewhere underneath it. Now, I have to ask you this. Do you feel lucky?
I've answered a couple incorrect so far. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not sure now.
Just one solid chamber. Please, pull the trigger. You are saved. You're broke. No money.
That's all right.
But you have control of the game. Please read the next question.
Okay, Colonel, approximately when was the wheel invented? Is it 10,000, 5,500, 3,500, 2,500, or 1,500 years BC?
I would have thought this was your area, Colonel.
It's very close between two of the dates there.
30 seconds, Colonel.
Okay.
$10,000.
They used it during building the Egyptian pyramids. 5,500 BC.
That is incorrect, Colonel. I think you're going to be hearing about this for a very long time, Colonel. The wheel was invented in Southwest Asia in 3,500 BC or thereabouts. That means you actually have lost $11,000. Those are now yours, Trevin. And whenever you're ready, Colonel.
Ready.
Colonel, just one solid chamber. I don't think I need to explain to you exactly how slim your chances are. Do you feel lucky?
I hope I'm lucky.
Let's go, Colonel. The Colonel played a good game, but Trevin, you're the last man standing, and you'll be playing for $1 million when we come back. Welcome back to the ultimate game of chance. Trevin Van Buren has eliminated all of the other players from the game. Congratulations, Trevin. You now have all of the money earned during the entire game, $11,000. Congratulations, that's your money, and you can't lose it.
Right?
Now you have an opportunity to play for $1 million. Trevin, the first question is worth $50,000. You have 10 seconds in which to answer. No multiple choices are offered. At this stage in the game, 3 of the chambers are empty, 3 are solid. If you answer a question correctly, the 10-second clock stops and you win $50,000. If your answer is incorrect or you fail to answer within 10 seconds, the 3 empty chambers open automatically. If you're stood on one of the empty chambers, your history. A second correct answer is worth $250,000, and a third, $1 million. In theory, you could win $1 million in just 3 questions. Please start the chambers. Do you feel lucky?
Oh no, my hands are shaking. Got butterflies in the stomach.
Well, when you're ready, Trevin, please stop the chambers and make your choice.
Choose this one.
Trevin. Here we go. What was the first Arnold Schwarzenegger movie to win 4 Oscars?
Terminator 2.
That is correct! You are right, Trevin. You've just won $50,000. Now, you can stop right here if you want, if you prefer. Or you can risk your $50,000 on the chance of winning $250,000. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go for it.
Trevin, now there are 4 empty chambers, only 2 are solid. Do you still feel lucky?
Still got the butterflies in the stomach, but let's do it. Let's go for it.
You've been incredibly lucky so far. Please stop the chambers and make your choice.
No. I'm going to choose that one again. Let's choose this one.
Okay, are you sure about this?
Definitely.
Okay, Trevor. You are now gambling $50,000 on the chance of winning $250,000. Ready?
Ready? Let's do it.
Trevor. Picasso was the founder of which art movement?
Dadaism?
Trevor, you're incredibly lucky. Yeah. Incredibly lucky. The right answer is Cubism. Now, your luck has kept you in the game, Trevor. How's your heart?
It's like 1,000 beats a second right now.
All right.
It's crazy.
Well, not everybody has your luck, Trevor. On our last show, Julia Cooper stood on an empty chamber, and this happened. I could watch that all day. Okay, Trevor. You can walk away right now with the $50,000 that you've won on this program so far. Okay. Or you can choose to risk your $50,000 once again on the chance of winning $250,000. What do you want to do this time, Trevor?
Ready? Let's do it. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you please to start the chambers. Whenever you're ready, Trevor. Make your choice. Trevor, who is your grandfather's son, your cousin's father, and your mother's brother-in-law?
My uncle.
Uncle is correct! Trevor. Well, Trevor, it doesn't take a genius to realize that you're now facing the final question for $1 million. You have $250,000. Are you willing to risk $250,000 for the chance of winning $1 million?
Yeah, I definitely am.
It's just one solid chamber somewhere underneath us. Now, I'm going to ask you for the very last time. Honestly, do you feel lucky?
I have to feel lucky. I made it this far.
Please stop the chambers and make your choice. Trevor, for $1 million, what was the first satellite to orbit the Earth?
Sputnik.
That is correct! I want to congratulate you on being the first competitor ever to win $1 million on Russian roulette. You don't need luck, Trevor, but we all wish you continued success.
Thanks.
Good night.
If you like this, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more. And check out my Facebook page for other exciting content.